In our last poll, 26% of Connecticut voters had an unfavorable opinion of her. Today, 39% do.
When you say negatives, what do you mean by negatives?
The negative opinion of her unfavorables. So when we ask voters, do you have a favorable, unfavorable opinion of that candidate, or haven't heard enough? So when I say her negatives, I'm talking about the percentage that has an unfavorable opinion.
So the more they hear, what happens?
The more that they have found out about Linda McMahon, the less they like her.
But you didn't probe any. You didn't have any specific questions that would really get to what is driving that negative number up, right?
The specific questions that we asked were on experience, on does she care about the needs and problems of people like you? Is she honest and trustworthy? Does she have strong leadership qualities? On all of those measures, Blumenthal does much better than McMahon. The one that really struck me as really standing out as a problem for McMahon is, does she have the right kind of experience to be a U.S. Senator from Connecticut? On that one, as we found in the past, most Connecticut voters say no, she doesn't have the right kind of experience to be a U.S. Senator from Connecticut.
Is there anywhere in the poll where you ask her experience with the WWE? Is that asked specifically?
We did last time, not in this poll. But it has not helped her. At least that's what we found in our last poll. And when we asked specifically about people's image of the WWE in our last poll 2 months ago, they had a negative opinion overall.
So this so-called national trend about people wanting somebody outside of government, and which is the thrust of her marketing campaign, isn't working.
It's not working right now. She hasn't gotten very much for her $15 million that she spent.
Do you find Blumenthal's lead surprising in light of the mountain of negative press he received last week nationally?
No, you're right. That Blumenthal certainly got a lot of bad press last week. It was a very difficult week for him, but despite all that bad press, he remains very popular. People know the Attorney General, they like the Attorney General, and they appear to be cutting him some slack on this controversy.
The McMahon campaign calls her poll odd and curious. Do you find it so or no?
No, I don't.
Well, the Rasmussen polls show them 3 points apart. Their own polls show them 15 points apart. Yours, I mean, you do a larger sample. Is that the only difference?
Timing is also important on this story. We waited a week after the controversy. I believe the Rasmussen poll was conducted immediately after the controversy broke last week.
Right. So
you didn't start.
Yeah, I think it came out the next day or the day after.
Right.
You didn't start polling till Monday.
That's right.
Tell me more
After
about
the
this post-convention bounce or non-bounce.
We didn't see a bounce.
Electorate. Correct. I'm with you. You didn't see a bounce, but the electorate had enough time to swallow and understand and hear about it.
I think so. I mean, it was well covered in the press over the weekend.
So Malloy got no convention bounce either?
We didn't see any bounce for Malloy or for Foley.
Start talking about the government.